Welcome to Caliber TTS, the airgun channel that explores the science of shooting. Today, we're going to dive into the topic of shooting at inclined angles and how it affects the pellet's trajectory. When shooting at an inclination, the angle of the slope changes the distance between the shooter and the target, which in turn affects the pellet's trajectory and impact point. If you're shooting uphill, the pellet has to travel a longer distance to reach the target than it would on level ground, causing the pellet to slow down and arc higher. Conversely, when shooting downhill, the inclined distance is shortened, resulting in a flatter trajectory and lower impact point. To compensate for these changes in trajectory, the shooter needs to adjust their aim. When shooting uphill, the shooter needs to aim slightly lower than the target to compensate for the higher impact point, known as hold under. On the other hand, when shooting downhill with an airgun, the inclined distance is shortened, resulting in a flatter trajectory and lower impact point. Since airguns typically shoot at lower velocities than firearms, the pellet's trajectory is not as affected by gravity and air resistance, eliminating the need for holdover adjustments. The amount of hold under or holdover required depends on the angle of the slope and the distance to the target. The steeper the slope and the farther the target, the more hold under or holdover is required. However, it's important to note that these adjustments are only necessary when shooting at significant angles. If the angle of the slope is minimal, the difference in distance and trajectory will be negligible, and no adjustment will be necessary. In conclusion, mastering shooting at inclined angles with airguns requires an understanding of trajectory, hold under, and holdover adjustments. With practice and experience, you can develop the marksmanship skills needed to make precise shots even at difficult angles. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our other videos.